Good evening, I'm Jennifer Volston, and first to our cover story that concerns the strange case of serial showgirl murders that has gripped the Queensland capital. Vanessa Constance reports from Brisbane, where at the moment, murders are drag.
Just ask any of these punters and they'll tell you Brisbane is finally coming of age. But while it may not look the case, these city streets simply aren't safe.
The authorities call him a misogynist, a homophobe. The newspapers christened him the mascara killer. We know little about him or her, or whether this is the work of just one killer. The one thing we know for certain about this masked psychopath is that he hunts drag queens for sport.
The story begins with the tragic case of Tanya Maneater, a 23-year-old country girl who had long battled substance abuse. She claimed to have a stalker, but Tanya's friends simply didn't believe her. The cry for help was ignored, and within a matter of weeks, Tanya was dead.
Tanya's death almost a year ago was only the first in more than a dozen unsolved murders. Every crime scene betraying the behaviour of a common killer. Every victim a drag queen.
Reeling from last week's brutal slaying of Ivana Flex, the local authorities have taken drastic action and sourced outside help. One of Scotland Yard's finest, Wendy Cadigan.
Wendy, can you describe to us what you see here?
Yes, certainly, Vanessa. This here is arterial blood spray. The luminescence visibly confirms it's drag queen blood.
So this was a relatively quick death for Ivana?
No, not at all. The post-mortem revealed 43 separate stab wounds.
So Tanya actually lived long enough to watch her own murder?
That certainly seems to be the case.
But why would the mascara killer torture his victims?
Look, we're dealing with a drug-crazed psychopath here. Ecstasy tablets, just like these, have been found at every crime scene.
Are you sure the love drug is to blame for such sadistic acts?
This is dangerous stuff. You don't know what it will do to you.
The case of the mascara killer has piqued the interest of internationally renowned criminologist Larry Halliwell. 14 separate deaths, no major leads that we know of. Just what exactly are we dealing with here?
Well, clinically it's clear that our perpetrator is a psychopath, unhinged and unstoppable.
So what motivates someone to prey on drag queens?
Could be a case of professional jealousy.
So you're saying that the killer herself is a drag queen?
No, not exactly. You see, very few people understand the power of drag. This is more than just makeup and frocks. Drag is a way of life. It's seductive and addictive like a drug, but very empowering. If someone were interested in drag, but not man enough to handle it, anything could happen.
If drag is the drug, when will he stop?
Oh, he won't ever stop. Not until the last drag queen is dead.
And the last drag queen is precisely what it's come to. 12-year cabaret veteran Pussy Glamour was headline act at Brisbane's Wickham Hotel until the mascara killer forced an early retirement.
You have thousands of adoring fans. Why did you stop performing?
If somebody's hunting drag queens, I'm obviously at the top of his list.
So far you've outlived your professional peers. Why do you think that is?
My star quality, of course. The killer obviously has fabulous taste.
Of course, there is some speculation that you yourself are somehow involved, that this might be a case of professional competition.
I'm simply not that kind of girl.
Well, can we expect a Glamour comeback in the near future?
I hate to disappoint my fans, but I've hung up my heels.
With the community terrorised and the public outraged, the authorities aren't taking any chances. 2 days ago,
a sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual, a person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex.
They both smoke pot. That's jive talk for marijuana. Everything speeds up to 100 miles an hour.
One never knows when the homosexual is about. He may appear normal, and it may be too late when you discover he is mentally ill.
Pussy.
Hello? Oh, hi, love. Can you hold on a sec?
Sure, babe.
I'm back.
You okay?
No, I'm okay. I just need to have a shower and relax. I'll call you back later, okay? Okay, bye.
Bye.